Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another juicy video on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Karen calling the cops on a family doing a yard sale in their neighborhood. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at the video. Let's go.
See, this is an honest business. This is nobody bothering you. It's an honest business. It's not, all this is residential. And we're allowed to have yard sales. And we're allowed to have yard sales in residential areas.
My city council.
That's all right. I already talked to him. And that's why I got my license with the city council. So I already talked to him. And I pay my taxes.
No, get off the corner before we call the police.
And I pay my taxes. So I know I ain't doing nothing wrong. They already came.
Get away from here before we call the
You
police.
cannot come over here.
Yeah,
Get away from here. Get away from here.
They were already here.
Okay,
but
goodbye.
please call them.
Please do. Don't
Please
go by her
call.
car, worry. Stay right here. Stay right here.
Now you are harassing us.
Yeah.
Because I know you have something more that you can do with your days than rather bother some business
Hey.
out here with a yard sale. This is not bothering you at all.
And we got your license plate.
This has nothing to do about destroying the city. This has nothing to do about a business. This has something to do about business. Okay. No, you're right. You're right. But
Leave them alone.
And you're driving.
Leave them.
Day, another Karen decides to come out of the woodworks and throw her Karen idiocy, Karen syndrome, Karenitis, Karen cooties. There we go. Just decides to throw her Karen cooties all over people who really she has no business with. But for some reason, Karens get off on that. They like to throw their Karenness, they like to throw their entitledness on people, simply because, I don't know, maybe they have nothing better to do with their lives. Who knows? Like, these Karens, honestly, they're kind of like Pokemon. Let's be real. They're just literally around. You're literally doing nothing out of nowhere. Like, you're just minding your own business. You're having a yard sale, and out of nowhere, bam, you get hit with the Karen. And you have to figure out what's the most effective. You know, maybe ignoring her, recording her, maybe insulting her back. Who knows? But sometimes the things you do you'll never be certain if they're effective or super effective, or if they just don't do shit. Because that's just how Karen works. The level of entitledness is really how you decide on how you should go about things. You can usually tell the level of entitledness by how stupid their hair looks, or if they have an SUV or a minivan to drive their kids to soccer practice. That's usually how you can tell how entitled they are. But as you probably, these Karens, man, it's like, so these people were just literally having a yard sale, just literally selling their whatever, maybe those Russian dolls where you open one, another one comes up, another one, you open another one, the song, like those Russian dolls, selling those for like what, 25 cents, just maybe selling a blanket for like $1, who knows. They're just having this great yard sale. Then she comes out of nowhere, you can't sell these things here. This is my neighborhood. I decide what people do here because I'm a fucking Karen. Like, imagine how big your ego is to literally tell people this is my neighborhood. Like, what are you, like a fucking gangbanger? This is my hood, cuh. You can't have this fucking yard sale here. I'm fucking drive by and do fuck this shit up, cuh. Call the cops if you want, man. Cops are my bitch, cuh. I bet that's how she sounds in her head. Like, I bet that's how she thinks she sounds in her head. But nah, she's just there with the camera saying, this is my neighborhood, to these people just having a yard sale. Why? Who knows? And the funniest thing about it is, she doesn't even do anything afterwards. She just gets back in her car and then drives away, because she knows. I guess after you know, they didn't back down because they know how stupid she was. She realized she really couldn't do nothing. They just got back in her car and drove away and didn't do shit, because, you know, that's really what Karens do all the time. They just yell and yell and yell until they can't yell no more. And then when they realize that nobody agrees with them or gives a shit about them, then they just walk away. But when they walk away, they have to continue yelling so that they can continue to get their point across and make sure that they look like they're doubling down. Because that's the Karen way. You never admit you're wrong. You just double down and continue to back away slowly as you're doubling down. That's the Karen way. And the funny thing is, I have a boss whose name is Karen, whose actual name is Karen, but it's with a Y, and she's like one of the nicest people I've ever met. So it's kind of funny making jokes about all these Karens, and then I go to work and then I meet my boss whose name is Karen, and I say, "Hey, what's up, Karen?" It's kind of funny, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, the karenpocalypse. If you thought COVID was bad, the karenpocalypse will really show COVID what a pandemic is.